Courtney. I am CEO of Tutorial Lectures by Courtney in Norfolk, Virginia. I am also a financial author. I've written a book series, Stacking Pennies and Stacking Dollars. Today I will be doing a lovely interview with a young lady named Ms. Hill, PR grad student from Norfolk State University. Welcome her. Thank you. Today's tip also will be on safety.
Hello. How are you doing?
Nice to have you.
Nice to see you as well. Okay. My name is Nia Hill, and I'm a grad student from Norfolk State, and my study is public relations. And I am here to do an interview with Ms. Grad today.
Yes.
About safety. How are you doing?
I am great.
Okay. Do you mind if I record this?
No, it's fine.
Okay. Cool. Get this done. Okay. So since we're talking about safety today, I wanted to know what are some helpful tips and why is safety really important?
Okay, well, safety is, huge when it comes to your finances. A lot of time people think when it comes to finances that it's just about giving, more financial planning, but you need to protect your money in general. You need to protect your finances in general. So there are a lot of ways that you can protect your money.
Okay. So what is one tip that you would give about creating a bank account? Like the stipulations and how to maintain personal account information?
Okay, for one, I know it is 2016 and everybody does everything online. I don't do anything online, and I wouldn't refer anyone to do anything online because CSI Cyber is real. You don't want anybody to be able to hack into any of your personal account information. And I know that sounds crazy because it is 2016 and everybody wants to rush and speed when they're doing something.
Right.
Rush and speed when it comes to everything else in your life, not when it comes to your finances. You want to protect your finances at all costs. And I know some people are saying, I am not about to something just once a month. You know what I'm saying? Just once a month, go to your bank and do what you need to do. Make sure that your finances is protected. Also, another thing that happened to us a couple of years ago, and I know it was one of the things that we had discussed, when it comes to different bank accounts, what to look for. A lot of people really don't like dealing with the banks because of the whole bank bailout thing that we had a couple of years ago. President Obama just did an amazing job when it came to that. You want to make sure that you pay attention to the bank stipulations. If they tell you that you need to have $1,000, then make sure that you have that $1,000 in there because you don't ever want to get charged any additional fees. So, when I speak to people, I'm really trying to get them to help train their minds on what to look for. You don't want to have to come out your pocket with any additional income when it comes to anywhere, layaways, bank accounts, your bills. You don't want to have to pay a late fee. So banks are huge. So like I said, if they tell you to keep $1,000 in there, keep that $1,000 in there. Have it in your mind that your $1,000 is your zero. That way, you won't get charged any additional fees. But there are also free accounts like college checking is free.
Yes.
So make sure you look for anything that's free. If your bank does not have a free account for you, then you need to go to another one. Again, if you just happen to be in a city where none of the bank accounts are free, you have to follow the stipulations.
Okay, and I know you said something about layaway. How is layaway, what are, not going to say stipulations, or how is layaway not good for people? How is it beneficial?
Well, because you're paying additional fees. Now, if a store offered you to do a layaway for free, then that's, then you do it. But because I want you to get it into your mindset that you're not coming out of your pocket with any additional money. So I wouldn't recommend anyone to do layaways because they're paying additional money, and I want to help people to stop paying additional money when it comes to, if it's something you want, save up at home and then go back and get it.
Truly, I definitely agree with that. And I know cyber theft is real from the TV show. I know We've been watching it a lot. But I want to know, what is one way to avoid getting your information stolen?
Okay, Now, one of my favorite shows is CSI Cyber, and it's real. You know, it starts with Bow Wow. It comes on Sunday night at 10 o'clock, and it's actually called CSI Cyber. So to me, I love it because it's basically all about safety and protecting, and because it is an actual show, they do have many different series. But when it comes to what I do, when it comes to finances, like I said, you don't want to put any of your personal information online. None of your personal information. I wouldn't even shop online. Like I said, CSI Cyber, it's real. So, and I know, like I said, today it's 2016. Everybody wants to do everything on their phones or everything online because it's convenient. Do anything else online. Do not put any of your personal information online. No, none of your banking information, none of your social security numbers online. You know, this is to protect you and your identity.
Right. So do you have any, what is your favorite products that help with keeping your car safe, your money safe?
Yes. So, okay, this is going to sound a little crazy, but I use this. And it's actually a card lock. Now, I am not promoting this card lock, but it is real. Now, I have all of my cards in here, as you can see, and you can see the chip on the back. Unfortunately, in today's world, we have to protect our money whichever way that we know how that we can. And like I said, again, and it's whatever the aluminum that wraps this. And again, I'm not promoting this card lock, but what I am promoting is the aluminum that's in it that can protect you from someone just walking past you and scanning your information. If you're just sitting down anywhere, someone is walking past you, they can steal your information. This costs $10 at Walmart. You get 4. Now, you know, because income is real. There is a company called LifeLock where, you know, they protect your identity and stuff like that. Now, I can't tell everyone to go out and pay for that service because it does cost a lot of money. But this right here can protect you in your everyday lives. I got it for $10. And it's 4K in the pack. I have one, my mother has one, my sister has the other, blase, blase. It gives you a sense of security, and anything that you can do to protect yourself and your identity, that's what you do. And that's why I was just saying a few minutes ago, never put any of your personal information online, because CSI Cyber, you know, it's real. And again, like I said, I understand that it's 2016, but people, you cannot be lackadaisical when it comes to your income. And this is imperative that you can find little ways to protect yourself and your identity, and especially when it comes to your finances.
Yeah, because I know some companies still have the swipe where you swipe your card. Some have the chip reader now, but I've never seen that before. I think that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to have. You can stash that anywhere, and that's way better than carrying my wallet anywhere as well. So that is a few things about the card lock. Is there anything, like any tips that you would like to give people?
You know what? When it comes to your credit cards, like I said, it is 2016 and everybody walks around with their cards, and even I have my cards in my card lock, but I feel safe with it. But if you go somewhere and you do not feel safe, watch them. Nowadays, Olive Garden and some restaurants have the swipe where you can do it yourself. You want to watch, do it yourself. Swipe your card yourself, and don't forget, we can take money. You know, if we're going to the doctor's office, if we're going to get our car fixed, watch these people. Watch them. Once you give somebody your card, watch them. Now, if those people, if you know that they're going to walk out of your sight, don't forget, we can take cash.
That's actually a good tip, because I like to take my card everywhere with me. Okay, so of course this whole topic was about safety.
Yes.
So what is another tip you can give people about saving?
Okay, well, savings in general is funny because I hear that word, but sometimes when I hear that word, it can get a little Sometimes companies will say, oh, they have a product, you know, shampoo for $1. And then another company may say, oh, well, my shampoo is $10 and you're getting a savings if you spend over here. But if you're only a person that's only going to spend $1 on that product, how are you saving?
Right.
So I like to give tips on how everyone is saving, not just a person, because like VO5 shampoo is $1. So what if you only use VO5 shampoo? If you never use the $10 shampoo, then why would you buy it? So I really don't like that statement because it's unfair. So I try and give tips where I know everyone is saving in a whole. Do-it-yourself projects, and I know that may sound crazy, but do-it-yourself projects. I learned how to change my own brakes over the Christmas holiday, and I'm like, I am like, yes, when it comes to it. Okay, so my mother's brakes, she needed new brakes, and it cost $700. For, you know, just for the front brakes. So for her back brakes, my cousin's husband worked at Lexus, so he actually came and changed my mother's brakes. So I put on my hat, of course this was over the Christmas break, so I put on my hat and my gloves and my jacket and I went outside and I actually learned how was he changing the brakes. $700. I know how to change brakes. I am like, yes! But these are things that everybody will have to come out of their pocket with. So I try and teach people true savings. If you're not a mechanic, or if you don't know how to fix stuff in the house, there are main things that everybody will have to come out of their pocket with. It just is. If you don't know how to fix your own car, hey, you're gonna have to pay those ridiculous prices when it comes to car fees. We all live in homes. Something is always breaking down in a home. So these are little things that all of us have to do. Now, and some people just aren't creative. Some people are like, I am not doing whatever. But when it comes to, you know, a $1,400 brake job, you need to get creative. And I don't just mean, you know, when it comes to brakes, but just I am so excited. Look, I am ready to go over there and for them to tell me I need brakes in my car. I'm going to smile because I got this. I'm like, I got this, yes. But like I said, this is for everybody. You know, everybody has to, everybody needs certain things. Like if you own your own home, there are certain things that are going to break down. It is what it is. There are certain things within your car. We all need oil changes. If you can take a car class and learn how to change just your oil or something, any little thing that you can learn, that will help you out. One more example before we wrap up. My tallest suit loves to break.
Oh, yes.
It's the chain and the inside for some reason. It loves to break. I learned how to fix it on my own. I watched the guy do it once. And so every year when my tallest suit chain wants to break, I fix it myself. And that's a $120 job. Again, to me, these are true savings because everybody needs it.
Okay, Miss Courtney. This was fun, this is cool, and I really enjoyed talking to you today and getting these tips, because these are tips that I needed as well. I don't know how to do any of this, but I'm going to learn changing the brakes maybe one day, let's hope, but I'm going to learn. But this is cool, and I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So, we just talked about safety. Again, there were just a few tips that I hope you guys actually learned something from. Don't forget to tune in next week. Arthur, I have written a book series, Stacking Pennies and Stacking Dollars. Welcome. Today I will be... I done messed up already.
Okay, ready.
Should I do the whole thing over?